Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our nation, envisioned an industrialized, self-reliant Ghana, whose citizens have the highest standard of economic life and the greatest sense of self-esteem rooted in patriotism and Pan-African unity. But on February 24, 1966, a joint military and police coup d'etat shattered that dream, plunging Ghana into decades of instability and military takeovers. The verdict of history is now loud and clear. Declassified documents from the United States archives reveal that this was a coup inspired and engineered by the CIA.
Hello, Abusanfo. Mede ncha sonko bremu nyina, menim se awada do mo nyina mo hoye. Said the munim no, yedi 6 March 68th independence anniversary ewo Ghana. Na said the new president near auditor kwam no say all my in West Sika entino yeah no something simple. But in his speech President Mahama ekokan say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah near ema yetimi overthrow no coup d'etat di overthrow no na ye CIA for na na me pese mutie ni okan and then after that no I'll give my submission. Na message and then the first time I oba me channel is so bomodi na subscribe to me channel like video yi ema me na share afenso mami hunu de bia usidwene eno hia me kase I want to know what you think because I learned from you and to drop your opinion na mintimi suen bibi enfri ho let us learn something together. Asam no kan no better yesuen bibi e de frame because we are still blaming the white people say ayomuna ama areho aka Africa any ebibi mine. There's also me a different take on that. Ni nyina ne say so obroni be bibi a bibini ena etachiri entina broni timi ye ti bibini an support broni a broni timi ensay bibini da se woko slavery mumpo a ebra na yeton enkoa ene me fan say mfana ede omukọ abrochie no ye ne ana na ye chichi nipa ede koma abrofo no ton ede to atuo ne ene gunpowder so that we can kill ourselves and destroy ourselves. So let us watch the video and then after that no me comment ebeba na yetime sua baby so na me kan no subscribe to my channel na yentimi and build this something together. Thank you very much.
Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our nation, envisioned an industrialized, self-reliant Ghana, whose citizens have the highest standard of economic life and the greatest sense of self-esteem rooted in patriotism and Pan-African unity. But on February 24, 1966, a joint military and police coup d'etat shattered that dream, plunging Ghana into decades of instability and military takeovers. The verdict of history is now loud and clear. Declassified documents from the United States archives reveal that this was a coup inspired and engineered by the CIA. This remains the most regrettable and darkest moment in our nation's history. That moment sparked a series of historical events that have set us back and significantly delayed our attainment of the objectives of nationhood.
But neocolonialism was in part responsible for the coup because it exposed, the workings of international finance capital in Africa, actually gave charts showing the network of these big foreign companies that were exploiting Africa's resources. And that was probably the final straw in deciding this dangerous man has got to be removed, We cannot have Africa united or in control of its own resources. So that was a factor because it had such an impact in America. The American government immediately stopped aid to Ghana when that book was published, yes, and lodged a very strong diplomatic complaint, through their embassy in Accra, complaining about the book. I don't know any other book, really, that has created such a political stir as that.
Sub-Saharan Africa has been fundamental to the global prosperity of the advanced countries. Okay? And Africa had a role to play. It has a role as a raw material producer. We will not allow Sub-Saharan Africa to escape that. Okay, we do everything to keep Sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay, and this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished because we need those raw materials and we need them dirt cheap.
So when he was overthrown and then all these reports started coming out saying that he had stolen money, he was a wicked person.
Where is the money? Where is the money? Where is the money? His birthplace, he didn't even build. He says he didn't come from Profo. He came for Ghana. Go and see right now. I'm challenging you.
Yes,
Go.
I've been outside.
You've been there.
Yeah.
Why didn't he build for himself? Why didn't he build a mansion for his mother? After they put his mother in estate.
Estate.
Why didn't Nkrumah build for his mother? If he has stolen her.
Did you want him to come back when he was in?
Everybody, not me.
You were expecting him to come back.
The crowd wanted him to come back.
So when you heard,
all the things they did, the demonstrations were all paid for. I don't want to go there.
And so when you heard that he passed away in 72, how did that
Sad.
To be honest, if we knew the reasons behind this coup, as we've all gotten to know through the CIA, the documents which have come out, then I would have regretted I took part or maybe supported it going. Because I think that had destroyed the path of growth of Ghana.
But did you take part in the coup?
I didn't take part as a soldier. I was in the air with my fighter plane.
To stop them?
To stop them. And we didn't stop them. We didn't have instruction to stop them.
So you mean you regret that you even allowed them to do what they did?
Yes. After hindsight, we had come back only about 2-3 months. And the things Ghanaians were complaining about, we didn't say it. I must be honest. That there was no sugar, milk, the rest. It didn't affect me. Went to the officers' mess, I ate. But now I think the whole country has gotten to know that it was CIA propaganda which instigated the coup against Nkrumah.
So 66 happened. Did it stop the rot?
Good question. Let me be honest with myself. I was disappointed after some time. You understand? I was disappointed because when they started selling their assets and destroying, Kwame Nkrumah set up a lot of factories, set up a lot of hotels, Ghana Airways. We had. When we finish, you take a shot of a merchant navy. We had our own merchant navy, Black Star Line.
Yes, indeed.
And when we started destroying those things, I realized, and selling them off, I became sorry for myself. You have to speak the truth.
Indeed.
Because my allegiance is to God, to my country, and to myself. Because the Bible says if your conscience does not condemn you, you are all right. So that is the 66.
Were you surprised that Achampong his regime started missing its way?
It was because it happens to all people who become head of states. And this is a free advice to anybody. Immediately you become head of state, there are certain people who constitute a mafia and they cocoon you. It happened to Kwame Nkrumah. They cocoon you. They make sure you don't see the reality on the ground. You don't know what is happening. So what they tell you, to you, that is the thing. I'm telling you. The day they told Kwame Nkrumah that we were broke, he wept. It was Abbey, one Abbey. You know, so he was then a young man, a small young man.
So you think our current president, if they tell him some home truths and he finds out, he'll weep as well?
No, as for him, as the people who were brave. And those who were brave, nobody remembered them. That was 66 coup.
Yeah.
Then we come to 67.
That was the attempt to overthrow.
Attempted coup.
Yes. But just before you go, 66, what was Ghana like before the coup? I mean,
right.
What were the conditions like?
I have heard people say 66 coup was a day of shame for Ghana. I beg to differ. You said I was 26 years. I was old enough to know my left from my right.
28, yeah.
Before 66, you couldn't drive your car or go in front of Flagstaff House. If you looked at Flagstaff House twice, by the time you reach Sankara, security officers will be asking, why were you looking at Flagstaff House?
That was the residence or the office of the president.
Right. Before then, Thomas cycle, it was yeah. You make if you rode a Thomas cycle and you pass in front of Flagstaff, by the time you go to Sankara, you could be arrested.
Was it that
they would think that
it was a gun?
Yes.
Was it because of a paranoia because
yes.
of all the attempts?
I'm telling you, you asked me the situation.
The attempts on Osagyefo life.
Before 66, 2 or 3 of people you gather in the street you are talking, somebody will tap you on the shoulder and say, well, we suspect you are thinking or planning a coup. You could be arrested and taken, and nobody would have known where you've been taken. Before 66, actually things were, essential commodities were also, the prices were high.
Like what is an essential commodity back then? What was an
milk, sardine, and the rest. Okay? I'm just telling you facts. I'm not putting any color on it. Because of the PDA that was brought,
Preventive Detention Act.
If you go and chase the same girl with a district commissioner, and you're trying to gain an upper hand, you'll be in your house, they knock, if you are in Puto, they take you to Nsawam. All right? It came to a point, members of the CPP were hoping for something to happen. There is a Legon Observer, which I have here. If I had known, I would have brought it.
It's publication. The newspaper.
And I'll give it to you. You give it back, you send it back to me later. I've laminated it. There are certain questions in it. All right? So the situation was such that everybody was scared.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Abusanfo enti video no senior young president John Mahama kan no and ma pay some old videos bi a ma shadade eno so aka ho na me de amaye de akire ni nyina ne say there is enough evidence akire say CIA and ma yetu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah aban eguye but question atese nyansani bia obetie asema young president John Mahama kan ye eni nia ebimu ebeka no so ye nyansani na ye badwemba na odwina asem ho ko akire a so what is asemu ya the first question is obisa ne say na CIA for na omoyeye no omo ankasa ne ba ha beyeye omudi omutuo ene omakode ne ba ha beyeye ana kwa be no mofa so a omutimiri tu ye mampani Dr. Kwame Nkrumah abangu ye because that time no na yaje independence a 2 minutes nyina ewo yensem tumi ni nyinaa wɔ abibifo hɔ enti aba ne sɛn na ɛyɛ CIA ɛna ma yɛtu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ban gu yɛ ɛno nti na meyɛ saa video wei ɛde ama yɛ nyinaa sɛ yɛmpa nsua adeɛ especially nipa tuntum yɛmpa responsibility. We don't want to accept blames. We don't want to look ourselves in the eye and tell ourselves say here we are wrong, let it change. ɛno nti na Africa we are still where we are. Na we obi bɛka sɛ CIA foɔ ɛna ɛyɛ ampa but CIA foɔ ɛnyɛ wo ma na ba ha direct ɛde tuo ɛne akodeɛ ɛbɛtu yɛma mpani Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ban gu yɛ ɔmo di nam nipa tuntum so. Those people na ɔmo di yɛ nimu no, those people na me fan say we will call them gatekeepers no ɔmo na ebia obroni anase European enam no so anase enam ɔmo so ebema yase Africa na ohwe say Africa ya yewom ya enya abrofo na ama Africa say ɔmo mpo na ama na say ya ɔmo na ni patuntum so yempanimfo no already no they are corrupt. They want something for themselves. It is a broni ba CIA ba na obe promise no say okay to friend Kwame Nkrumah begu so utunu gu a yebema osika sei yebema odan sei yebeboa wo ewo kwan we so bibini beji sika akoye saade na broni eka no se woko Congo sei woko Ivory Coast woko Burkina Faso woko all the African countries ewo Africa ni nyina na abrofo ewia ye resources na woka se bibifo nka ho woka se bibifo nka ho woka se omon bribe the gate men no they have bribed them, they have greased their palms. On say let's say bank and I say Efibia and I say Ejumaku bia no omu offices no ya na me for the security man ewo ho security men for no omu Africa no omu politicians no omu ne ye MPs ne ye ministers ne nkrofo a ye to aba edemo omu no omu na ye gate men for no omu no na so bi pese owura Ghana and I say obefom Ghana ejapade a gate men for no ade a omu ba be wia ye ejapade no ombeya ne say they will give them money, they will bribe them. Why? Because they are corrupt. So ma bibini sika say Jessica ne ko say o maami Jessica ne kokum o maami Jessica ne ko yese bibini beje. Eno ne Africa your problem kesiye. We hate ourselves. We don't love ourselves. We don't love posterity. Enti no yempanimfo na no mo salvation no mo odo kesiye. Ene edan awudam fun a oyisu ene niam a utimi eyisu sese no. Yempanimfo no omo enye mu half. But yet they were willing to die for their country. They were willing to die for the land. They love the land. And then Galam say, ya say yesu. Obako forest bi mu no, neti China ni bi wom. China ni no wom no. Ayada no hu say ever the gold wo ho. Eye ni petuntum ena edi nanim. Ni petuntum no wa me China ni no amani sika. China ni no amani car. Wetima sifie ama no. Ana say wa mani sika ama no de asifie atoka enu ni ade. Wa promise ne say bia odene ma anase ne yire anase ne busua fobi ebekọ China enu nti no bibini no ebedi China ni nanim akọ amakọ say friend the kwaye eni isuo. The black man doesn't care. The black man doesn't care. The black man will take money and destroy his fellow black man. The black man will steal the money for his own good. The black man will do that. And then penifo na sabre no mu ye mranti a omu nyina boa e ma yetu Nkrumah aban ye no. Enei they regret. And one back Sunday the so-called activists. The so-called activists. Look at somebody like Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo demonstration bia na ekoso Ghana bia no. Neti Akufo-Addo sabra no ya branche Akufo-Addo kan hobi. She ni trim. Nothing in the head. And so every demonstration bia na bekoso Ghana bia no neti Akufo-Addo kan ho. He appeared to be an activist. Activist. Oh, I love Ghana. I love Ghana. Demonstrating. Hey, yanko. Wakatachi Afrifa. Abrante ya osoria ote radio suwa. Oye de no. Sebi na ewonimu. Asif say they love Ghana. Asif say Ghana huye die edda omakoma so. No, they don't. Odi opa give them money. Give them something important. They will throw Ghana under the bus. The person me kan we de kire ye nyina ye say. So utie mi a ahanum no enokran na yeka. Se woti bibi pe dikembuta se ayenokra na hwe ye papa no mpanimfo a se omabo enkokora sabre no ye mrantie e wo Kwame Nkrumah time a they help to overthrow President Kwame Nkrumah no and they look back and they regret. You know why? They were deceived. They didn't look for the full information, the full statistics, the full data.
To be honest, if we knew the reasons behind this coup, as we've all gotten to know through the CIA documents which have come out, then I would have regretted I took part or maybe supported it going. because I think that had destroyed the path of growth of Ghana.
Yemu bebrebe yeti asem no half na yedimrika. Yeti asem no half. We will not accept asemi enukre. We will not verify. Yetami, we are privileged to have Google. We are privileged to have Wi-Fi, internet. Uti bi bia betima ko internet no say me kwa ko bi sare say eyenukra. Bibini will never go and ask. Bibini will never do it. Nemum obina obeka something different na one ne nyadwene no, he will kill that person. Eni petuntum so one ne nyadwene okun. On this page, obitimi ba no aka tell me say I will unfollow you. Adanya, what can be me no nyadwene. What can be me mpe. So the person will unfollow me and I don't care. The person will unfollow me. The person is not unfollowing me because I want to kill him or maybe I want to come and destroy him. No, just because he disagrees with me. Just because you disagree with the person means destroy him. Eti yey abi before no saa netie. Enuti eni petuntum adena still ano debia no ehia yey. Sa abrofo no krompo na eya eye ni petuntum ene ka ho bi. Yempanimfo no ne ka ho bi. Senka yempanimfo no nye selfish a. Senka afrede e champon mo ene sankrofo ya omo kotu Kwame Nkrumah abengu ye. Senenka nye se omo ye ni petuntum ena sebi adwumboni wo mutrima. Nenka abrofo no krompo bae no CI4 bae no. They wouldn't have listened to them. So bitimi ma osika e ma osika ma otuo se to bo maame na otimi agi sika no na otimi je refa se from the promises no na se otimi to etuo e de bo maame a ho de ku maame enya de o ma osika no ana se de obraibo no ene ku maame eye wo na ku maame e no bi ye MPP ni bibia ni ho no ma obeka se oh this is the fact and I said this is the data kone ko he obi ye NPP ni onko he obi ye NDC ni onko he. So your NDC ni now can sem na ebe favor no nko ade a ene evidence bi anka them. They don't care about evidence. They will not say I am going to cross check. I am going to verify. They don't do that. They don't do that in religion, sir. In Christianity, in Islam. Ene ebimu obi wo honoma I am a Christian. Me kan sem na ebia one me nya dwene pe. He will come and destroy me. He will come and destroy me. We don't verify. We don't cross-check. We don't check it. Say dear we no cre and I say no cre. Abrochi had me way me Canada. Sometimes obeshia a before be nebia ya meeting na ye kasa. Jomuka abrofonye I say abrofontina Africa intimin koso. Abrofontina Africa intimin koso. If you go to Congo, look at Ejapadia Onyamedia che Congo. Look at the mineral resources. They are stealing it away. Why? Are blacks and edi anymore. The blacks no omuna ye gate men for no. They have been bribed. You see dan amomu abrochire. Ye be bank accounts, the foreign international bank accounts edi amawomu. So the black man will take it and then lead people into the Congo forest to go and mine mineral resources and fly it away. They don't care about the people. Di petuntum saa ani etie. Erunti enei moma yenso so ye nyini emeye enkokorafo te se de ye papa no mu ya na sebe omu ema omu statement say they regret say omu support coup d'etat no moma yenso ye nyini emedru honum sa na at hindsight no ya beka say oh and we regret doing something. Why? Because we don't look for the evidence. We are quick to act. The petuntum is quick to react, quick to act. Obeto na isa say obeyi so na adwene ne ode obuo ni ade abeka se oh aha no me no ya adwene aha me no nya adwene. This is my evidence. We nti na me no nya adwene. This is my proof. Now what provide evidence no ni petuntum enim sa de ne ye. He will destroy you right now. He will kill you right now. Odo be ko juju so odo be ko malam so say malam kunu free ho me no obi nya adwene a. Do I have to kill him? Do I have to destroy him? Odo be ko malam so se sie odo be ko voter region odo be ko edro so obako ko boni dua se sie kunu bibini ene obi nya adwena okunu free wiase broni no obi nya adwena o provide evidence but bibini no obi nya adwena okunu free wiase eno te no ene bra ye bre nyina obi timi de edro ekogu obi akonyam e wo office obi timi de edro ekogu obi aduane mu. Why? Se woni bibini enya adwena okunu free wiase ni petuntum saa de tie eno te Africa se ya na esite enti so ye Kristo ni mpo ana bibi na wansum nyame ye wa mompa ye wa fa ho anhye nyame nsa ye obi be kun afiri wiase se woni ni petuntumu anya adwena okun afiri wiase. He will destroy you. He will destroy you. Say dem kan ye obi timi ba me page ha na maka bibi na se oso wonti atia. Provide the evidence why you don't agree with me. Provide the evidence. Let us brainstorm. Bring your ideas. Let me bring my ideas. No, they will destroy you. obi abono ni woka bibi efa abonofo ho na se one wonya adwena he will destroy you. Obi esanteni woka bibi na one wonya adwena obe destroy you. Obi esremuni obe destroy you. Obi nkrani woka bibi na bibini ene wonya adwene pe obe destroy you. Eno ti enenei yeman no eti sese ne esitie. Eti omompani jo Mahama so si CIA for NSA Ghana dreams are. Me pese me say catch say what about the other side? What about the other side? Because and crazy can be an it two ways. It two ways. Every truth is like a two-edged sword. It will cut in both directions. It cuts in both ways. All the coup d'etats now across Africa hanu nyina. Mejitum say abrofo ensa ehyasie. But enya abrofo no nko na be ye. Ni petuntum ene di omanim. Ni petuntum bi a omo I promise you omo say so timi boa e ma yetimi tu omompani Gaddafi gu. Wotimi boa ma yetu Kwame Nkrumah gu. Wotimi boa e ma yetu we gu a. Asumasi ana asumasi wotimi boa ma yetu omu gu a. Yabema wo say yabeboa wo say yabeboa kwan say so na bibini atiase ni petuntum obese wo sisi ye ntimi say abrochire haya me we say me nka me ho ko blacks mo I don't join blacks e makoma me na fofo ye makoma I don't join them me teso mo ye meeting kura me ko hobi because there's something within the black person say onu obi nya adwuna they have to kill you, they have to destroy you. Why are we like that? And then we kill our stars. We kill the great people that God has blessed us with. We kill them. We destroy them. After yesio mu ya na niema enkoso a na yasan afi wo mu. Oh, nkasuma si wo ha. Intine, be very very careful of the so-called activists. Obi bejira TV so radio so me activists. Oh my Ghana ho do edamakoma so. Let us fight for Ghana. Let's fight for Ghana. Please don't believe them. Look at them closely. You will realize that 90% of them no, it is not altruistic reasons. Ronika say altruistica. Che say adena oye no enye ne beboa no na oye eye de beboa o man no anase society no. Wo de mo bi enkasama NPP na NPP ema power na ye che positions na ya mani bia. Suddenly the person turns against the NPP. Obi say okasama NDC aba power na ya mani position. Suddenly na ne buofu. Meaning say na omokasama NPP. Meaning say no omokasama NDC no. They were not doing that for altruistic reasons. They were not doing that because of say their selfless reasons. No, they are doing that because they stand the chance to gain, to benefit. And we are so stupid. We follow these people. We go and vote for them. That is why our country is like this. But medebe we no as one person me can you say wuti bibia bisa say eye no kra. Look for the evidence, especially obia uncle school dano. Yana most of the time no, I cannot hold them to like a high moral accountability, and I say a high intellectual accountability. I can't hold them up to that. But so wako school kakra, you know how to Google, you know how to search for evidence, you know how to go to the internet. Okay, you know how to do that. Why don't you do that? So what be for President Mahama ho, so what be for Akufo-Addo ho, so what be for Obi ho, and I say Obi can sem, sa sem no ede, sa sem no enye de. Go and look for the evidence. At least one per evidence crampono. Nanya be 5 or 6. What for evidence free her? No for be free her. No for be free her. No for be free her. Now they are combining. No one say sama obi kan no kre. Enso ye de yempeni sa. Eye de ebeboye. Obi ye santini. O kan asem na ekotia santini no pe. Eye no kre. Na so enye ne denti no. O se asem no enye no kre. Ono ba kun sesi obedi di watem ne tie yin. Mia mone mi ka se mi ye santini. Enso me ankasa me nkrofo asandefo bi efre me say omo ka che me say me nya santini adentia makoka asema omo ne me nya adwene de patuntum one ne nya adwene they cancel you, they destroy you. Enti de me pese me kanya say omo mpani Mahama enye CIA NSA o my Ghana enye abrofo na SA Africa enye de patuntum na SA Africa yen gate men for no momo politicians na mudi anu na mo na mo make policies no ya hemfo krampo ka ho bi ya hemfo binom but Thomas asano am yet to galamse sesiye kura mi frimu mi ankasa mi krum school park na ye bosso bo ebra na misha school park pa enya sam keto anefe eda kwa ho a na ye bosso bo ohine no wu ya ohine foforo ba ye opes ka die nti wa ton school park no na anu mi ko mi krum mi ko he school park no ye sisi so dan na say eba de say de sisi efra park is so adan ya turn school park no into a residential area. Man for done sisi so. Ohini no wato asase na di. Enti enye politicians nko na enye. Ya hemfo so sa so ho. Asam no de ya pa enti no enye politicians nko na omo ye corrupt anase omo ye selfish ye mpanimfo nso ka ho bi ye mpanimfo ye hemfo enom ne ade omo nso ka ho bi ton sa ase ene ade enai ye de ensamienu na efom ye de ensamienu na edidie ye peye nko ye edie enu ti na Africa eda so ye sene asitie enti omo pani Mahama enye CIA enei say saade no eda so ekoso promise a black person something voodoo for ya omo hoyi juju for ya omo hoyi ene malam for ya omo hoyi ede adwuma no modie. They give people charms, they give people friends concoctions to go and destroy people, to go and kill people. Eno na edipetuntum enemy ene we kremoni no obi kan asem na se one no nya adwuna go and look for the evidence. Debbie edipetuntum is not open minded say okay me cross check ma say there is an evidence and I said there is an element of truth. Ewa asema si ekaya edipetuntum will never do that. Edipetuntum will rather destroy you. Obetwese kan especially esumbe te se enkramosom especially sa wo Middle East ho a one ne nya adwene obekun sesi ye obetwese kan na watiem Allahu Akbar enyo omu nyina but ebimo obetwese kan sesi ye atiem Allahu Akbar obetwa uti sesi ye Middle East wonum one ne nya adwene a ne som no kire se ewe so ku wo kan asem ne se one wo nya adwene a oni buo any respect be the man say we a human being created in the image of God. You are as valuable and as precious as me. Your life, my life is not better than yours. Your life is equal to mine. Therefore, I'm going to give you the needed respect. Mema we buo na efata. Na se me ne wonya adwene mpa ya wadwene na wachire. Me so me chire madwene. Dipetuntum eni sade no. Dipetuntum be destroy. Yes, anu tina na ye chi ye ho ton ye ho as slaves no. Na se da me kan no, I will make videos later on. Ye chi ye ho eton ye ho e de ma abrofo. Ama abrofo eto ye ede yeko ye ton ye ho said be ya ye betimi ato etuo okay guns and gunpowder ye yetimi de ekunkum ye ho ye yetimi de asay ye ho. That is the way black people are. We destroy ourselves. Eti me de masem ebesia me say the first time over my channel is so bomodi na subscribe to my channel ma me na like video yi na share na drop your comment na yentimi ensua there together na me say obeyenti. I want to thank you in advance. Na answer na me de besie no me wa Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah I think say audio meaning say the AI and convert you as the same but I think say President Nkrumah voice after say omuye coup d'etat edit two no sa audio na ewo ho no me pese me mamutie enti muntie eno na yemfa emrewe na say me kan no subscribe to my channel na like page na yentimi ensua BB together meaning say obeyenti. I want to thank you in advance. Thank you very much.
Fellow countrymen, my heart is heavy as I witness the damage which this clique of neo-colonialist conspirators are doing to our country. At the bidding of their overseas neo-colonialist masters, they are dismantling the work of 15 years. They are telling you that Ghana is bankrupt. They are telling you that our country is in debt to the extent of some 240 million pounds. What fools they are. How ignorant for them to think that you believe these stupid lies. Open your eyes and look around you. See for yourself. See the splendid new Tama Harbour. See the mighty water dam. See the fine roads which we have built under the leadership of the Convention People's Party and its government. See the schools, the colleges and the universities. See the clinics, hospitals, health centers and the facilities which we have created. See the factories which are already springing up. These are no debts. These are not debts. They are investments in our future as an independent nation. These are the physical guarantees of the bright new future which I have promised you and I have been working for. Together, we can put our Ghana firmly and squarely on its own feet. Together, we can create the things we need for ourselves instead of going cap in hand for charity handouts from foreign powers whose only wish is to exploit us and make us vassals to their interests. I know these are hard and trying days for you. I have never tried to conceal from you that real independence, that is to say economic independence, does not come without hard struggle and sacrifice. Unlike the cheats and deceivers, the liars and traitors who are now trying to lord it over you, I have never promised you any easy road. I have respected your good sense, your capacity for work, your pride in yourselves, and your sense of national dignity. Why do you think these traitors, these agents and lackeys of colonialism and of international intrigue to destroy the independence of Ghana, chose this moment to perform their dastardly act? I will tell you, less than 1 month before they struck to destroy all our hard work, we had inaugurated the first electricity from the water dam. Only 3 days before this treachery, we had signed a new agreement to irrigate the mighty Accra Plains. At last, we were on the threshold of a great new victory. We had in 1957 won our political independence after years of struggle. Now in 1966, we were at the threshold of winning our economic independence. The same people who tried to sabotage our winning of political independence 9 years ago have now struck to sabotage our economic independence and are systematically dismantling our socialist gains and achievements.